This is 7 National News, and in our top story. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, has visited the families of martyrs Khalid Mohammed Abdullah Al-Shahi and Fahim Saeed Ahmed Al-Habsi, who died while performing their national duty. The Abu Dhabi Crown Prince extended condolences to the families of the two martyrs, stating that words were not enough to give the martyrs the tribute they deserve. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed was quoted in a report released by Emirates news agency WAM as saying that the UAE will remain committed to supporting Arab brethren and confronting all threats to the sovereignty and security of Arab nations. His Highness added that the country is proud of the mothers, fathers and families of the martyrs who all held their heads high, showed their love and loyalty to their country and symbolized the strong bonds between the Emirati people and their leadership. The Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi was accompanied during his visits by His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Lieutenant General Hamad Mohammed Thani Al-Rumaythi, the Chief of Staff of the UAE Armed Forces, and Lieutenant General Juma Ahmed Al-Bawardi, the military advisor to the Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces. The Dubai Health Authority has confirmed that as a part of the phased rollout of the mandatory health insurance scheme for employees, applications for a work and residency visa in Dubai have now been linked. Residents applying for a new visa or visa renewal must be able to demonstrate that they are covered by medical insurance, unless they are part of the last phase of the rollout of the scheme, which looks at a deadline of June 2016. Employees of companies contracting more than 100 employees must comply with the new rules, which have been in place since the beginning of this month. According to a report quoting information from the authority, when applying for a new visa or visa renewal, a medical certificate must be presented. The medical certificate is a document provided by the insurance company stating that a person is covered by medical insurance, and all insurance companies should be able to provide this document free of charge. DHA officials explained that when visiting the General Directorate of Residency and Foreigners Affairs, this document must be presented along with other documents required for a visa or visa renewal, noting that it is the employee's sponsoring company that is responsible for the provision of medical insurance, and if this is not provided on time, any potential fine for overstaying would come to the company. Visitors to the Emirate will also be required to have a medical insurance coverage upon entering Dubai. However, details of this part of the scheme are yet to be announced. In order to mark the occasion of the International Youth Day, a group of volunteers from the community group Students for the Earth got together in Sharjah this morning to donate a ton of paper for recycling in their effort to save the environment. Under the theme Save Paper, Save Trees, Save Planet, around 40 members of the youth community group, along with their parents, gathered in the Abu Shagara neighborhood, where they contributed at least 25 kilograms of newspaper each, which will be used for recycling by the Emirates Environmental Group. According to the volunteers, their initiative of recycling a ton of paper should contribute towards saving around 17 mature trees, adding that such a move is expected to make a positive difference to their lives. 12th of August is celebrated all around the world as the International Youth Day, which, promoted by the United Nations, aims to engage the youth towards building their vision towards sustainable development. While holding placards to increase awareness on the issue, the group members are hopeful that their actions will promote a positive environmental change. According to the president of the group, this campaign spreads the culture of conservation at homes and that people should recycle, reuse and reduce the unnecessary usage of paper.
We aim to spread awareness about various environmental, social and humanitarian causes and mobilize as many people as we can for the better of the society and the environment as a whole. This event, Save Trees, Save Earth, Save Planet, we've aimed to do this so that we can collect as many students and bring in them a feeling and a sense of recycling, reducing and reusing. Today we have 40 students and a few parents with us. We have all of them here today, and I've asked each of those 40 students to collect 25 kg of newspaper each. My aim being that 40 times 25 would give me 1000 kg of paper, and recycling 1 ton of paper helps save 17 mature trees. Since summer months are the best to plant trees, all of us together have contributed in help saving 17 mature trees.
This event, Save Tree, Save Paper and Save the Planet, is great, and I have contributed for 50 kg, and all 40 students together are going to contribute 25 kg, which altogether makes 1 ton of paper. I collected the paper by every month. I by myself, all the papers we collect, and then we went to our neighbor's house and our friend's house, and this is how we all got together 25 kgs.
I am the President of Charitable and Humanitarian Affairs of SFE, and I am very happy to participate in the environmental, humanitarian and charitable initiatives that they organize, and thus we children contribute to the betterment of the society and the environment. And recycling paper saves water, trees, energy and reduces the waste going to the landfill.
Emirates Foundation has announced the establishment of the Ashraf Shah Shabab Club, an initiative that aims to equip more than 100 Emirati youths with the skills and knowledge to be able to educate others about financial literacy. Launched as part of the Foundation's Financial Literacy Initiative, the club's members will be carefully selected and trained in order to run finance workshops and educational events, which will, according to the Foundation, educate thousands of other youth in workplaces, schools and universities across the UAE. The new program has been specifically designed to stimulate discussion and educate the youth about the fundamentals of personal finance, such as budgeting, saving, spending and debt. Commenting on the initiative, Maitha Al-Habsi, the Chief Programs Officer at Emirates Foundation, said that empowering youth with the tools to become financially self-sufficient cannot be underestimated. Ashraf Shah was founded as a response to the identified need for greater awareness among young Emiratis about how to manage their personal finance. The initiative runs regular workshops, develops unique financial literacy, educational materials and carries out events across the UAE via the interactive educational Ashraf Shah bus. RAK Hospital has launched a free emergency ambulance service to support people with emergency medical needs specific to severe emergency cases such as strokes and serious orthopedic injuries, which require timely medical attention. Launched under the slogan, "The sooner the better," a local report stated that the ambulances are fully equipped with emergency equipment including monitors, oxygen, syringe, pumps and ventilators to provide efficient first aid to the patients who will be accompanied to the hospital by trained paramedics. To reach the new service, patients can call the hospital on 07 222 5555. UAE residents can now have a chance to avoid the long queues at the Dubai airport and clear the process within seconds after they register for the Smart Gate at the mobile registration centres. The General Directorate of Residency and Foreigners Affairs have set up a mobile registration centre at the Gold Souk Atrium in Dubai Mall, where UAE nationals and residents can register for the service free of cost. According to the authority, there are no prerequisites for registering and the passport holder has to be present along with an ID card and the travel document for the registration process, which includes the biometric scan. According to the authority, registered travellers will be able to clear the immigration process within 12 seconds and can either use a passport, Emirates ID, Smart Gate card or even a QR code via the GDRFA Dubai smartphone app. It has been added that hundreds and thousands of residents have already signed up for the new service, adding that they will set up the booths at other locations as well. The registration centre at Dubai Mall will accept applications till 11 in the evening every night until the 18th of August.
Today here we are in the Dubai Mall. We are registering people. We encourage people to come and register. It's very easy, it's very effective. It takes, the registration process is very simple. And to use it, the speed is around 8 to 12 minutes, 8 to 12 seconds, I take this back. 8 to 12 seconds, highly efficient, and there is no touch. It relies on the iris and facial, and the registration so far has been wonderful in the last couple of malls. We have registered in general for the gates over 1 million so far since we started the e-gates, including the smart gates. It's 3 years old. So at the end, we encourage people to come and register.
And finally, in the bulletin, the Dubai Aquarium and Underwater Zoo at the Dubai Mall has announced the launch of a breeding program to self-sustain the population of its sand tiger sharks, which have been listed as ecologically vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature Red List of Threatened Species. As part of their initiative, Dubai Aquarium and Underwater Zoo expects to set scientific protocols in areas including the handling of sand tiger sharks, sperm collection and its cryopreservation, ultrasound monitoring of female sharks and hormone analysis to assess their reproductive cycle, the artificial insemination process and potential live birth of pups. Officials have announced that a full-fledged cryopreservation lab has already been set up in the Underwater Zoo and that they will begin the sperm collection in the coming days. The sperm will be stored at the lab until the female sand tiger sharks within the Dubai Aquarium are ready for the assisted reproduction. As a result of slow reproductive cycle and shark finning, the sand tiger sharks population is facing a number of challenges, with only 1,500 of them accounted for along the Australian east coast. Commenting on the program, the head curator at the Dubai Aquarium and Underwater Zoo added that the program should set a research benchmark in assisted reproduction of sharks, while inspiring aquariums globally to develop skills to self-sustain their inhabitants without having to source from the wild.
The challenges for a program such as this are mainly made up of learning the reproductive cycle of the different species. So sharks as a whole, they have a lot of similarities, but then they have a lot of differences as well. So certainly the work in the next 6 months is going to be trying to understand the cycle of the female sand tiger shark and learn when is the optimum time to inseminate, and we will take that step when the time comes and when we feel we're educated enough. What was important to us is that this project be public. So essentially, if you were to buy a ticket to the aquarium and you come in, you can see the entire project happening in front of you. The laboratory has a glass front, so you can see in. You'll see the liquid nitrogen sperm storage banks, and you'll see the scientists hard at work.